A long, long time ago, beside the sparkling blue river Nile, in a land of pyramids, golden sand, and ancient wonders, there lived a queen unlike any other. Her name was Cleopatra. She wore a glittering crown shaped like a cobra and a gown that shimmered like the desert at sunrise. People called her the Queen of Egypt, and that's what everyone believed she was. Everyone except Cleopatra herself. One sunny morning, Cleopatra sat on her golden throne, sipping sweet date juice from a goblet and listening to music played on harps and flutes. She smiled, but deep inside, she felt a tiny tickle of a secret. "Why does everyone think I'm Egyptian?" she whispered to her cat, Mahan. "I live in Egypt. I rule Egypt. But my family didn't start here." Mahan purred, blinked slowly, and flicked his tail as if to say, "Then where did they come from?" So, Cleopatra took a scroll from her royal library and rolled it out with a soft swish. "Let's see," she said, tracing the words with her finger. "Aha, my great-great-great-grandfather was Ptolemy. He wasn't from Egypt at all. He came from a place called Macedonia." "Meow wow," gasped Meehan in cat language surprise. "Yes," said Cleopatra. "That's a land far to the north, where they speak Greek. My whole family, the Ptolemies, came from there. They were given Egypt to rule after Alexander the Great conquered it." She leaned in close to the cat. "That means I'm actually Greek." From that day on, Cleopatra began to notice little things. At home, she and her brothers and sisters spoke Greek, not Egyptian. Her letters and scrolls were written in Greek, too. Even the names of her ancestors sounded more like philosophers than pharaohs. She still loved Egypt deeply, the Nile, the temples, the pyramids, but now she understood why people sometimes gave her a curious look. One afternoon, a little girl visiting from a nearby village brought Cleopatra a gift, a tiny clay statue of a goddess with a note that said, "To our Egyptian queen from your loyal people." Cleopatra smiled warmly and hugged the girl. "You know," she said gently, "I'm not Egyptian by blood, but I love Egypt with all my heart, and I promise to be the best queen this land has ever seen." The girl beamed. "That's what makes you Egyptian to me." From then on, Cleopatra proudly shared her story. "Yes, I'm Greek," she would say with a wink, "but Egypt is my home, and being queen is about how you rule, not just where you come from." And Mehen? He just stretched out in the sun, purring proudly beside his not-so-Egyptian queen. And now you know Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile, was actually Greek.